What is going on, everybody? Welcome to what is going to be just an absolute silly day of gameplay. We are going to be jumping into some mono red dragons today, a deck of, I'll say my own creation, but it's actually just silly and stupid, so we're going to have some fun with it today. I want to work with you guys to kind of build this one together. I do have a baseline that we're going to start with, but we'll talk about that in just a second. One thing I just want to make sure I remind you of, tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, our normal stream time, we will be streaming the card hunt for Vorinclex Part 2. Hopefully we get it. We've actually got a couple boxes, but the first one we've got coming up is a Kaldheim Collector's Booster Box. So, do not want to miss it. It's going to be a really good time. If we get the Vorinclex, one of you guys is going to get it. Ace, what's up, buddy? And so I'm really excited about it. I hope you guys are too, but we're going to jump right in. You know what? Today's going to be a fun one. Really, really fun one, I think. So this is Mono Red Dragons, as built by me, and therefore probably not going to be that great. Ace made 3 streams this week. I like it, buddy. So this is all about having maximum dragon output. So we've got Terror of the Peaks. We've got Goldspan Dragon, which is one of my new favorite cards. We've got Leyline Tyrant, which is going to hold on to mana throughout phases. And then we've got Gadrak, the Crown-Scourge, as well, to kind of give us some extra treasure tokens, hopefully in comparison and in tandem with Goldspan Dragon to really do some damage. Now the goal here is to kind of just get ourselves to that point, right? Like, we've got a lot of little burn spells with shocks, with frostbites, with Scorching Dragonfire, ways to deal with the early game to hopefully get us to that mid to late game, that turn 5 play optimally. And then of course we've got a few other things here as well. We do have Dragonkin Berserker, brand new card from Kaldheim, really fun, and hopefully going to be the big mana sink that we can sink a lot of these treasure tokens into, along with Leyline Tyrant's mana, is by, you know, pumping out with some of these boast abilities, and hopefully really activating that multiple times if we've got multiples of these on the field. We do have Mazemind Tome as well, as just another way to kind of sink some mana into, hopefully draw us some cards and keep us on the right path. Shatterskull Smashing acts as a land a lot of the time, but it does provide us with an extra burn spell in the deck, which is obviously important. A 1-of Soul Guide Lantern, just to help against those graveyard decks and also help with Gadrak. Worth noting, all of these artifacts are in here because of Gadrak. And then, of course, the Shadowspear, which is going to give us some lifelink and trample ability just in case we need to kind of dig ourselves back into the game. Now, this works really well with Terror of the Peaks, because anytime it deals damage with its ability, if it's equipped with this and it has lifelink, we're going to gain that life as well. So there is kind of a nice little mini combo there. Also gets around hexproof and works great with Terror of the Peaks if we need to just hit something for a ton of damage. And that's it. That's the whole deck. We do have 4 Fabled Passage and a couple Castle Embereth, but really we're sitting at 24 lands total. In addition, we've got that Shatterskull Smashing, but it's a pretty straightforward deck. I think it's going to be a really fun time. We'll adapt this, I'm sure, as we go. There may be some changes that you guys suggest that we can certainly take a look at as well, but I just wanted to give this one a try, see what we can do, and see if it even works. It may not, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be great. Ace, how are you doing today, buddy? Appreciate that you've made 3 streams this week. That's awesome, dude. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And I'm excited. I'm really excited to jump into this silly deck, which is very silly, but we'll see. All right. This has all of the early interaction that we could ever want, so I'm just going to keep this and kind of lean on that pretty heavily, just to see what ends up coming down the pipeline. Looks like potentially Is It, or could also just be like a teamer deck or something along those lines. Could also be Tibalt's Trickery, though I'm really hoping it's not, for obvious reasons. That's actually very helpful for us. It just gives us another thing to do a little bit earlier. Doing pretty well. Might $20 more today. Might ear $20 more today. Gonna need a typo correction on that one. If that's not a typo, then I do not understand. I'm just gonna do this. It gives us a way to fetch out a land, maybe thin our deck a little bit. It's not gonna do anything amazing, of course, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and do this. Go ahead and get our Snowland. Earn $20 more. I'm excited for this deck, Jimbo. I like it. This is gonna be a funny one, for sure. Yeah. I think we just shocked this. Yeah, they get to draw a card, but it's not the end of the world, right? Jimbo, how are you doing today, buddy? What's new with you today? It's almost the weekend, by the way, guys, and I'm so stoked. It's Valentine's Day weekend. I'm really excited to spend some time with the fiance and hopefully have a lovely dinner. We've got a dinner planned for Saturday, and I'm so stoked. I also, and guys, I'm so excited about this. She's amazing if you don't know, but what she has done is, so can we, hold on one second, because we can actually kill this. Let's do this. Doing well, worked in the lab this morning, so now I'm computing stuff at home. I like it. Let's go ahead and get rid of Aluna. That's a problem card if there's ever been one. Steps and phases end. Okay. So anyway, this is how amazing she is. So if you don't know, I also like to play Pokemon. I've been playing Sword like crazy, just like for fun kind of thing. But she recently got a Switch Lite, and she's been enjoying playing some Pokemon as well, which has been really fun because we get to play together. And so she got a Hatina. Say that with me. Hatina, I think that is correct. And she, yeah, let's do this. Really, dragons? Yeah, dude. What's wrong with dragons? Let's go ahead and attack in. So she's been playing Pokemon Sword, and like she and I have been playing together and that kind of stuff. So she got a Hatina, and then I got her as an early little like Valentine's Day gift. I got her like the Pokemon Center plush for it, which I thought was just kind of fun. And so I'm really excited. I hope she really likes it. So that's a good sign. Interesting. So this does make it a bit tricky, right? Like we can, there's not a ton we can do here. We can just do this. Hit them for 5. I'm gonna cancel that actually. All right. Church, what you talking about, man? You don't like dragons? I love dragons. How are you doing today, buddy? I hope you're doing well. How's that deck coming along? I know you said you were working on that. All right. Opponent really trying to dig here. If we just get a big dragon, we could like potentially just swing for the win. Unfortunately didn't, but that's okay. Let's do this. Even still, we do get to hit him for a decent amount. Good thing for us is we have the win condition on board, so like it's kind of okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Oh, I should have just attacked. I'm dumb. Well, I guess they could have gained 3, so no, that wouldn't have done it. So that's fine. That would not have killed them. If we just get a big dragon, though, we're in okay shape. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. All right. Hey, Omega, how are you doing today, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Really excited to be playing just a super silly deck today. 5. I was really hoping we could get to Shatterskull Smashing some stuff here. We might still, I mean, we're pausing the game a good bit here just by having some big stuff out, so we'll see. Yep. That really wasn't the worst Genesis Ultimatum to come up against, so. Ooh, that was good though. Okay. Worth noting, we might still be able to force the issue here though, so we're gonna try. We're gonna try. Oh wow. Okay. So we can double block, in which case they get to pick. They're gonna hit terror, so then that's 6 damage. Try to get up with Rakdos, but it's so hard versus Yorion. Yeah, dude, Rakdos is tricky right now. It's very good, but it is tricky. Maybe that was a mistake, actually. I'm learning that that's probably a mistake, because we can just Shatterskull then. But, okay. Let's just see what happens. I gotta figure out how Leyline Tyrant really works, because I truly don't know for sure. Okay. So that would have been much better, is the takeaway. Let's do this. Hit for 2 here. Submit. Autopay, that's fine. Attack in. Then we get to boast off of this, which is something. We definitely misplayed a little bit with this, but that's fine. We'll get there. What we need to be doing every turn is tapping our lands at the end of the turn, and I keep forgetting that this will actually work, so we just have to make sure we keep that in mind. Okay. This could be a huge turn for them then, but they do kind of have to get lucky. The new Sultai too strong for Rakdos. You have to commit the full sideboard to even stand a chance because you lose power in the other matchups. Yeah, Omega, it's a little tricky right now because there's some really powerful decks in the meta all of a sudden that I think are rising to the top, and that being one of them. So I'm with you. It's tricky, but hopefully you can make it work. Interesting. I'm just gonna hit them, I guess. Right? Seems fair. They don't have reach, so like they do have to find a way to get rid of this. Maybe they can, maybe they can't. I don't know. I guess they can tap. Well, no, they don't have enough lands for that. I don't know. All right, let's see what they're gonna do. Interesting. The only other thing we could have done is killed the carry added here, which I don't think was the right play. It would just mean they only have one creature, which doesn't seem great. Ooh, okay. Well, that solves the problem for them. But this does put us in shock territory. Ooh, or that. There we go. They can't block with both. Wow. All right, we did it. That shouldn't have happened, but hey, we did it. Let's get some hype in chat. And who wants to keep score for us this time? Dragons won it. I love it. That's silly. Dragons is a terrible deck. This shouldn't win ever, but it's fun. Thanks, Omega, for keeping track of the score. Let's jump into game 2. If anybody thinks of any deck suggestions as we go through this one, please feel free to update in chat what you think would be a good card to throw in here. This is just a very straightforward Dragons deck. I think it's fun, but obviously it's not the best. I'm gonna have to take a mulligan there. This I will keep. I think I'm gonna put this back. Let's do this. Let's just go ahead and throw out Shadowspear. Omega, you can do it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. We'll see what we're up against here. Looks like mono white life gain, which in some ways isn't a bad thing given our hand. So we'll see if we can deal with this. Opponent, I guess, playing a bit slowly. Maybe having a network issue. I hope not, but we'll see. We also, I will just let you guys know ahead of time, I've been having network issues with just, like, literally just the client today, which is kind of frustrating, but we'll see if we can get around it. All right. We'll use this. I think we just pass here. Out of theme, but And the Drake saves mana could be funny. Yeah, I mean, it would be fun. We're going dragons though, Omega. I need everything dragon related in this deck that I can possibly get. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. And I will go ahead and fetch the land here. Definitely need less land. Okay, that's all we can do. Little worried about what can come out of this Angels deck. These tend to be very, very strong, as you guys probably saw yesterday on the stream, and so I'm a little worried, but we'll see. Although that bodes well for us, just given that that's not the most powerful Angel in the world. All right, just drawing every land in the book. I am gonna attack here. All right. Hey, what is up, Tapia? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I'm gonna go ahead and equip this now. Just while we can, let's be mana efficient. And then next turn, hopefully we can do some more stuff. On lunch right now, doing great. Oh, Tapia, I'm glad, buddy. Glad you're doing well. Happy to see you here. Omega took the job. Yeah, Ace, he just jumped into it. But either way, I just appreciate everybody being here, so no worries. All right, we're just drawing land after land. We're getting flooded. Can't help it. Worth noting, we could actually trim down on lands. I don't know if that's necessarily the best route to go, but we definitely can. And I think, depending on what we draw here, we're in bad shape. So we'll see what we get, but chances are gonna be a bit of a rough one. Yep. Yeah, not gonna do it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and concede. They're able to basically take us out. Ace, I appreciate your willingness to allow Omega to jump in. Tapia, no, that was actually our second. Yeah, thank you, Omega, for jumping in there. That was our second game. We won the first one, lost the second, but that's okay. Anti-hype, thank you, Prime. Anti-hype in chat, everybody. Tapia coming through as well. Omega, thanks for keeping our score updated. Guys, just as a reminder, I said it at the beginning of the stream here, but tomorrow we will be hunting for Vorinclex in a collector's booster of Kaldheim. I'm really, really excited about this one. I hope that you guys are. Make sure you're here at 1 p.m. Eastern. If we open it up, it's going to one of you guys, so just a heads up. Really, really stoked about that. We also do have a set booster, which if we don't get it this week, will be next week's opening. So just a heads up. Gonna lean on the Snowland here. So the reason being, you still can't, sadly. Oh, I'm sorry, Ace. I hate that for you. The reason I like going with the Snowland over the Castle Embereth is twofold. One, Castle Embereth does nothing on our board at the moment. Two, we do have Frostbite in the deck, so having more Snowlands does actually make a big difference for us. And so ensuring that we do the best we can there is very, very important. I am just going to do this. Let's fetch out a land. Let's deck thin a little bit. Not worried about this 0-4. We can fly over it, so that's not really a problem. More worried about control pieces that this deck may have. You know, destroy all permanents kind of stuff. Things like that. Pete, what is up, buddy? Getting the hype in chat from Pete. I like it, buddy. What's new with you, Pete? What are you up to today? Anything exciting? Anything fun? Yeah. Let's see what happens. Thankfully, they are a bit of a slow deck, so they are giving us some time here to kind of get where we need to be. Been grinding on Arena. I'm into Plat Tier 3, and it's rough. Yeah, Pete. I'm in, like, Plat 4, I guess, right now, and it's not fun. But it is what it is. And here we go. We're just getting flooded once again. We may trim down the lands a little bit. Back at it again, and I'm watching an ad with a turtle in it. Nerdy Offender, what is up, buddy? How are you doing today? Also, build I build my partner a, oh, Pete. Oh, I like that. I'm gonna need you to share that one. All right, we're gonna shock the crap out of that. Get it out of there. They do get 1 free mana off of it, which is not great for us, but we do have plenty of removal in hand with a dragon coming down, so I feel okay about this. And if they do have some kind of, you know, sweeper or something like that, hopefully they use it early and we can kind of get through it. Okay. So what are we worried about? Archon is, I think, the big one. Yeah, I think it's Archon that we're worried about. Elspeth Conquers Death is going to be rough, which I assume they have. But let's go ahead and get Goldspan Dragon on the field. Let's get an attack in with it. Get that treasure token out there, and then we'll see what they do. My guess is Elspeth Conquers Death is coming down. Sure. All right. Played Limited for the first time in years yesterday, and I lost all my games. I hate when that happens. Trying to play Red White Boast. Was it draft or was it sealed, Nerdy Offender, if I may ask? And I assume Kaldheim, but you got new cards. See, there you go. That's the fun part about draft, is you never like truly feel like you're losing out, if that makes sense. Interesting card. Return of the Wild Speaker. Not what I would have expected, but that's fine. Okay. I love having music in the background. Draft, cool. Very nice. Go ahead and do this. Just get a little extra damage in. Can't hurt. All right. I kind of really want them to play another Return of the Wild Speaker, and then we just get to double up and kill this, and then they just don't draw any cards. That would have been kind of nice. But to be fair, it was basically them gaining a card, because they traded 1 for 1 and then gained 1. So like, they traded a card for 2. So it's not the worst thing in the world that they drew 2 cards. It's not good for us, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Oh, we get to live the dream. Yeah, we're just gonna hit that. All right, get rid of that, and then they just don't draw anything. Hey, Prime! Oh, congratulations, buddy! Happy birthday! Oh, I'm so happy for you. How old are you, if I may ask? That is fantastic. Really, really stoked for you. Let's do this. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Let's get some hype in the chat for Prime. Celebrating the birthday today. I like it. Congratulations. What are you doing to celebrate your birthday, if anything, today? I know it's kind of an odd day for it, but are you doing anything super fun for your birthday? Nerdy Offender coming through with that happy birthday. I like it. All right, so we do attack in. We crack one of these. Crack another one of these. All right. Everybody sharing happy birthday in Prime. You turned 15 today. Congratulations. What an awesome time that is. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of this. We do trade off, I know. But Terror of the Peaks alone can kind of end this game, so I'm not super worried about that. Just if we draw a creature. Oh, Nerdy Offender, cake for you. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, I love that. I love that a lot. No, Prime, for real, happy birthday, my friend. That is really cool. I hope you have a great time. I hope you do something fun for your birthday. I'm trying to think, what did I do when I was 15? We aren't really doing anything today, but this weekend we have to. Oh, dude, that's cool. Prime, be safe at your party, but I hope you have a great time. I hope you really, really have a good time. That's super cool, dude. What did I do when I was 15? I have no clue. All right, so here we just get to peg this with the Frostbite and attack for the win. Hype in chat, we did it. Let's get some hype, not only for winning, but also for Prime. 15 is a good age, some good years ahead of you. Omega, I like it. Yeah, I'm actually very close to turning 28. February 26th is my birthday. So that day, I have no clue what day of the week that is, but if it's a day of the week where I will be streaming, then we're gonna do something fun that day, I think. Thank you for the hype, guys. We did it. Was 15 when you started Magic? Omega, were you really? That's cool. Going for 30 in March. Ooh, I like that. That's cool. Just turned 25, Tapia says. Let's do this. This is a bit of an odd hand, but we're gonna give it a shot. Nerdy Offender with the hype as well. We got a lot of people like in the 25 to 30 age range, which is good because that's where I'm at. So welcome. I appreciate that. You know, based on this hand, I'm gonna go Tome. I kind of want to get some lands off the top anyway, and this gives us a little bit of extra value long term. If this is a Yorion deck, we're gonna have some rough ones here, so let's go ahead and scry one. Okay, actually I'm keeping that to get rid of this stupid Lotus Cobra. Alright, throw this out there. Let's go ahead and Scorching Dragonfire that, just to get it out of there. And we'll go ahead and pass here. Omega wanted Gadrak to be good so hard. Yeah, I still do. I'm still trying. Cultivating. I guess we wait just in case, but I think that's all we're gonna end up doing. Oh, that goes, yeah, okay. I think there are decks where Gadrak's not the worst, but he's really not that great. This deck does okay with him, but it's seriously not the best. But hey, that's okay. Alright, so I think we just play out the Leyline Tyrant. We could have Mazemind Tomed and Berserkered, but I don't think that's the best play. This does force like a kill spell, which I'm sure they've got plenty of. This is Sultide, but like this does kind of force it, which I like. And then hopefully next turn, if we get a land, we can Gadrak plus Mazemind Tome or do something like that. But we do have the Scry here to get a little extra value. Okay. They tapped very methodically for that, so I'm guessing that they still have a black spell, which easily indicates a removal spell. They may just be looking for another land on top or something like that. Oh, also, guys, if you don't follow us on Instagram, we recently started kind of a new little thing that I've actually really enjoyed. It's like a little tips kind of thing. Oh, I really want that, but we can't. We need a land here. And there it is. That's good. We recently started like a little tips video. Let's put this out there first. I'm just gonna put another tome out. And that those tips things are like supposed to be really helpful for you guys, hopefully. They're fun to make, but they're carousels, and so we actually get to kind of design them up a little bit more and do some fun stuff. But if there are tips or things that you want tips on, please let me know, because I would be very interested in sharing some of that stuff. And I want to do more of those. So again, if you haven't seen them, please go check them out. But I think they are really, really fun. Let's go ahead and scry. Frostbite, not gonna do it here. I'm actually not going to scry here. We have Gadrak on the field. I kind of don't want to. Okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm planning to draw a card, but I am gonna wait. All right. We just got big old things on the field. Hopefully it's enough. Turn target creature or planeswalker. Destroy all creatures. Guess I should have scribed first. This is game, what, 4 or something? Autopay. Hit them for 4. Putting on Insta. I need tips on building standard decks. I'm struggling, but I think it's due to lack of wild cards and stuff like that. Yeah, I get you on that one. Do you play Commander? I've only ever seen Arena Twitch streams. Nerdy Offender? I don't, usually. That being said, I do have plans very soon, actually this year, to kind of look into some of that stuff. So we may open up the door to Commander very soon, is the best thing I can say. Let's go ahead and hit him for 4. We'll just wait. But I do appreciate it, Pete. I appreciate that you've been keeping track on there. You called it? Oh, is this actually just game 3? My bad. That is that. I was thinking this was further along. Tornado, reveal those. Okay. Interesting. I've not actually seen Burning Rune Demon played yet, so this is gonna be a new experience for us, we will say. We do have both of these on the field, so we can just pump up and trade as needed. But we'll see. I'm gonna give him the Erebos' Intervention. Let's just scry here. Scorching Dragonfire. I kind of don't want Scorching Dragonfire though. Don't want Sultai, Ioria, Naya, or Rogue still modern with Horus, New Dragons are active as well. Alright. I know that they can do this, that's fine. Sack this, add 2 red. Sack this, add 2 red. If anybody does want to support our stream, please feel free to check that link right there. We'd obviously appreciate it. Please don't feel like you have to, but it's a great way to do so. Our Tropical Island digital altar is available. If anybody wants to pick that up, you certainly can. Right, so now we're just in a position where we're kind of just forcing them to have answers. We know they've got the Erebos' Intervention. If they want to use that now, that's fine. Don't really care. We're probably going to scry at the end of the turn, gain some life, but then also try and get a Goldspan Dragon on top, because then we've got lethal. Granted, knowing they can do this. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and scry here. Alright, let's put that on the bottom. We obviously don't want that. They do gain a good bit of life there, which isn't great for us, but that's fine. And I'm worried here, to be honest. If they just have like an extinction event, we are pretty dead in the water. But if they don't, or they don't have any kind of sweeper, we could be okay. We'll see. Okay, well, they didn't have a sweeper, so there's that at least. But they have tons of cards in hand. This is a really interesting version of this list. Murderous Rider. Okay. Well, and here it comes. We're gonna get flooded. Oh, fun. Fun, fun, fun. Alright, so here's where they start to take over the game, unfortunately. They can just play out things like Murderous Rider. They can get Yorion in the hand. They can do quite a bit here, I'm sure. They've got plenty of mana. And that puts us at a heavy, heavy disadvantage when we just don't have anything in hand. Wow, another Frantic Inventory. Sure. Frantic Inventory, obviously a really powerful spell, escalating in power as you go through the game, which is very cool. Something that's really nice, by the way, about the foretell mechanic, and you're kind of seeing it at work here. Oh, man. All right. I could sandbag lands, but I'm not really interested in doing that. But something you're seeing about this foretell mechanic that's so powerful is when you do have a lot of cards in hand, you can just foretell some stuff, and then you don't have to discard it, and you get to play it later on down the road. So, like, there's a lot of really nice kind of payoff stuff with that. That's pretty cool. All right, and there's the Battle Mammoth. And this is where we start losing. If we draw another land, I may be butthurt enough to concede. All right, look, one more turn. 3 lands in a row is pretty rough. This is what happens. I'm still thinking we could trim down on lands. Although, to be honest, we've been hitting our dragons on time the way we need to. I don't really want to mess that up. It is a rocky deck, yeah, that's true. Yep. And this is where this engine just gets away from us. All right, I'm gonna shock him. And then I'm gonna concede. All right, we'll move on to the next one. I do need to try that Sultai deck, honestly. That's a very good deck, and it is one that I'm interested in. Thank you, Omega, for calling it. Prime showing the anti-hype. We'll see how long this one lasts. These games are obviously a bit longer than normal, so we may not be able to get too many in today. This may end up having to be the last. I really hope not, but we'll see. Always say the same thing, but Splash Scalds for the draw. Honestly, you're probably not wrong, Omega. Yeah, this is actually a really interesting keep. So we're low on lands, but with the Tome and the Dragonfire, I'm gonna keep this. We get to fetch up something here. I feel okay about this. I think this is honestly potentially about as good as it can get, so we will see. Okay, even better. I'm gonna lean on that then. We do want to draw lands, so using the Fabled Passage now really doesn't do anything for us. If anything, it makes it harder for us to get lands, so let's just wait. All right, Wise Passage in the deck. It's a deck thinning mechanic. So Lamp, what you can do is thin out your deck with the Fabled Passages, and then hopefully have a better chance. It's an incremental advantage, but it does add some percentage of chance to actually get a better card off the top of your deck when you need it. The opponent did not use Mazemind Tome at the end of our turn, which they should have. Oh, I guess not. If they're just looking to draw, then that's fine, but like, that seems interesting. The question does become, do we want to use the Mazemind Tome? Yeah, I'm gonna just scry. Naya colors so far. I'm gonna put that on the bottom. If we get an untapped land, I'm gonna just play Gadrak. Okay, we didn't, and that's fine. Let's draw. Alright, you could play 2/3 Kazul's Fury since almost all the dragons are huge. Yeah, that's not a bad idea either. Kazul's Fury and Scald. Yeah, I could see different worlds where both of those would be good. Alright, let's see what they play. We're obviously going to Fabled Passage coming up here. They're going to Foretell. That's fine. Let's just go ahead and Fabled Passage now. Really doesn't matter, but obviously we are in a position where we just kind of want to get some cool stuff out there. Let's Leyline Tyrant. We'll hold up the scry. I just like dancing to the music, guys. This is just fun. All right. I'm curious to see what the opponent actually does here. This is an interesting color choice, and they haven't done very much at this point. Okay, we'll just scry now. I'm gonna put that on the bottom, actually. We really don't need it. Obviously don't have any mana to spend on this. Decline. I do really like the Leyline Tyrant, by the way. It's just a fun card, and it's very heavy hitting if given the correct turn. So the question becomes, do we want to Terror of the Peaks, or do we want a Goldspan Dragon? I think I actually want a Goldspan Dragon here. We've got Gadrak in hand, so I kind of want to get as many of these little tokens out as we can to make Gadrak better. We'll see. This may not work out, but we're going to try it. And if they target this with like another squash, it's kind of fine. Because it just spits out another token, and then we've got enough to get through this. You got 2 of them in a bundle? Ace, very nice. I'm not cracking the tome, importantly. If Gadrak dies, there's a world where we obviously do, but kind of want to get Gadrak online as best we can. And the tome obviously helps with that. Okay, World Tree. Okay. So it does still get to be the target. Excuse me. Or becomes the target of a spell. Create a treasure token. It was the target of a spell, right? Did I miss something there? That seems a bit odd to me. Maybe I missed something, but that doesn't seem to have worked the way I thought it would at the very least. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this again. They obviously don't have anything in the graveyard either. Interesting, interesting. All right. Okay. Importantly here, we'll see if it works. We can actually, with these, kill our own Goldspan Dragon. Which just means we'd get more treasure tokens, which is probably a good thing. Okay. Okay, that's fair. Lamp, thanks for the clarification. I think you're right, for sure. Okay. That actually does stop us, though, here. Not sure. That was targeted by a permanent, not a spell. Yes, you guys are correct. I was thinking this was, like, counting as the spell, but you're definitely right. Okay. Cool. Pros, what is up, buddy? It's going great. We're playing a very silly deck today, but having a great time with it. Having a really good time with it. Ooh, another dragon. They still have nothing in their graveyard that they're able to get. Part of me just wants to do this. I think we do. Let's do this. It's a little bit odd, I know, but we get multiple treasure tokens this way, and we actually have a ton of mana now. No blue giants. I was thinking about making a poison elves deck with the new set. Please do. Yeah, Omega, this is weird. This like giants deck is strange as crap, but hey, it's fine. I'm cool with it. Right, so we can add 8 mana. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and then that kills that. Yeah, let's do this. Let's auto-pay. Yeah, poison elves in particular, pros, is a little bit tricky. I think you can do it, but I think you're piecing together a lot that probably isn't, you know, quite as helpful as you may find it to actually be. But all that to say, you know, maybe that's incorrect. Actually don't want to kill this, right? So I don't actually want to kill this because they just get to bring it back with a counter on it. There's my dog, by the way. She's there. There. Right down there. Wait, can I? Oh, this is my dog. And she is a sweetheart. And I love her so much. Look at this cutie. She's so precious. Hi, Lou. Say hello to everybody. Nope, she doesn't care. She really doesn't care. I'm just gonna block here. She is so cute, guys. I love this dog with all my heart. All right, go get it, Lou. Her name is Luna, and she's a sweetheart. She's very loud, as you can tell, but she's very sweet. All right. Yeah, dude, she's adorable. She's just so loud. She's got that really yelpy bark, which is fine. That's just, you know, how she is, but it's very cute. I love her. I love it. All right, we're gonna scry here. Excuse me. They're gonna sweep. If we get another Goldspan Dragon, we just kind of win, I think. Or just another shock, honestly. So let's see if we can do it. Nerdy Offender, yes. I love her too, though. She's my favorite. Actually, Caitlin, my fiance, is she got her before we even started dating. And then I like came over and watched her one day, and she's just precious. She's so cute. It was love at first sight. All right. Let's Berserker. And I think we just pass. Where are we at on the scoreboard? Omega, where are we at? You let us know just a second ago. I think we're at like 1 and 2. Yeah, we're at 1 and 2. She is yours now. Yeah, I inherited her. And I'm so happy I did. We'll wait, just in case. But we plan to Scorching Dragonfire this just to get rid of it. We kind of want to wait till the end of their turn, though. Going for 2 and 2. That is correct. That is correct. Okay. Interesting. I don't know. This is like a very Naya Giantsy kind of thing. That's just weird. I don't know how much I like this. I am going to Scorching Dragonfire this to exile it and get rid of it. So that way, if we draw another shock, we just have lethal anyway. So I'd rather leave outs for doing that. If they want to block with this, I just get to shock it. I know they get some value. Oh, well, there we go. Shock them. That's why we played that out. And they can't get enough counters on here for that to matter. 2 and 2. Heck yes. All right. We did it, guys. I love it. All right. Well, I think so. To be honest, again, this is we're probably gonna have to end here, but I really do enjoy this deck. So this is a silly one. I encourage you guys to try dragons and just see what you can do with it. But this is a very silly deck, obviously. It's all meant to be fun though. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you stay tuned tomorrow. We will be doing our card hunt for Vorinclex, again with a collector's booster box. So we have some really cool opportunity there, but really excited about it, guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you again tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. Until then, have a great day.